So we're in Germany. Jamie's now driving. I have been driving, but this is a little bit of what we saw today.
That way.
And he's just driven past the junction. That amazing sunrise. Wagon of straw, they're all netted and seated. Class deal there. Huge, isn't it? So me and Jamie are just picking up a hire car on our way to a factory tour. And I said I'll drive, and I've just got in the wrong side because the steering wheel is on the other side, because obviously it's left-hand drive. So that's a good start. But I do know what I'm doing driving abroad. I have done it before. So after finally working out which side of the car that has the steering wheel, we have now made it to the wait is over. We are at the Class, so not the combine factory, we are at the Class transmission factory. So we're going to have a quick look around that today. Somewhere else I think a little bit later on, and then the combine factory tomorrow. So it should be good. So we just got here about 15 minutes early, so we're just waiting for the guy that's meeting us here. And we're going to go around that huge building that stretches miles, where they make the Terra tracks and the transmissions. Look at that for a billboard. I want that on the side of the new shed. Stand next to it for scale, Jamie. They're like, they're life size, aren't they, do you reckon? All on tracks. This is pretty cool. They do 50k now, don't they? So me and Jamie have parked here. There's them flags. Got in there, eating loads of biscuits in there, and then we've just walked in here now. We're going to go right through the factory. Here is just a few sort of like slides that we saw today that were pretty like mind-boggling, some of the numbers on it. Because they were also telling us as well, is it 3,000 sets of tracks a year they make? Yeah. So that's like 6,000 track units. But yeah, some of the milestones that Class has made over the years. So there's a little bit of that. So Class started it in 1913, and by 1962 they built 100,000 combines. That's incredible. So then within 6 years they built another 100,000 combines. That's mental. That's great. So then from 1969 to 1988 we made the quadrant bailout. Look at it there on the beast of an MB track, which Helmut Class helped develop. Or did, no, it's his idea, wasn't it, the MB track? And did 300,000 combines. We used to have a 1200 quadrant. Right, so the top picture there is the Dominator still being made today in Uzbekistan. And the bottom picture is a factory in China now that makes Tucanos, is it, for the Chinese market. But there's one customer, or some customers come on in China and will order 300 Dominators at once, which will still get made in Harswinkel, which is where we're going tomorrow. So we've just been around the transmission factory, where they used to make the cabs, but they don't make the cabs there anymore. Jamie's full concentration driving on the wrong side of the road in the rain. But we did start doing some filming, but then they realised that there was quite a few things in the factory that were basically prototypes or things that are in development that you're probably not going to see till Agritechnica. So unfortunately, rather than have to go through it all and let them check it all to see what we've captured, it's better to just not show you any footage from the factory today. But tomorrow we can film wherever, because they know we were coming today. Today it was just a last minute thing. They could fit us in as we were passing through one of their other factories. But tomorrow is the combine production line. Is it 18 months? The new one that they've only just opened 18 months ago. So we can film anything in that, because there's nothing pre-production, there's nothing top secret tomorrow apparently, so that will be really good. But some of the things we've seen today, amazing. I mean, little robots that were just driving round on their own, indicating round pallets on the floor, and other robots on top of lathe machines, loading them and unloading them. Very, very, very expensive measuring machines that were checking the cogs, and they were telling us about some of the cogs and the gears that they were making. They actually, to look at them, they just look like straight teeth, but because under load they'll sort of like move slightly, they actually make a slight curve on them, so that when they're under load they all run through and they don't make a noise when they're running. But it's just mind-blowing the accuracy that they went down to. And then these huge like brooches, they'd call them. So they're like basically like an apple corer for putting cogs and splines through the middle of gears. But they're like, was he 20,000 euros, did he say? Yeah. 20,000 euros, and there was just a rack with like 10 of them on it. No, 20, must have been 20 of them. But yeah, no, really good. So that's, the factory also made the track units. So the rubber tracks that are on the combine, it made all the gearboxes and everything for them, and they were actually assembling there as well as rear axles. And I didn't realise as well that they make rear axles for like road sweepers and stuff like that. They do quite a lot of stuff there. But tomorrow we're in the combine factory, and I think the forager factory's there as well, the foragers. So you'll see a lot more tomorrow, so you're not going to get bored of factory content today. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you some of it. But anyway, we're on our way now to Harswinkel, which is where, well, it's not the town that Class is at. Class is now bigger than the town. So we're going to stop over there tonight, have some drinks with some of the people from Class. I've got to thank Trevor actually to sort it out, so we're having drinks with him and a meal with him tonight. But yeah, tune in tomorrow. Ian has done the birthday bumper, backed by popular demand, but mainly because I'm nowhere near a bumper to write on. But thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow, because it's going to be a good one tomorrow.
Another big one today. We're nearly £100 up on yesterday. We have Will Moore and Jack Healy. Happy birthday to you guys. Andrew Walton is 44. James Nietzsche is the big 40, as is Daniel Edwards. Happy birthday to you two. Sarah Duffy is the big 50. Colin Griffin is the big 60. And Andrew Walker, also known as Caravandi, the big 60. David Jones is 32. Ben Dooley in New Zealand is 34. Oliver Farley, happy birthday to you, is 11. And Janice Slater, 51, who thanked me for my time. You are very welcome, Janice. We have raised so far 22,572, £100 a day. That's excellent going. Thank you very much, everyone.